It is no secret that the lighting on these trucks is just awful, and supposedly this is supposed to fix it. So let's put it in there. This is the heavy-duty headlight harness. Heavy-duty headlight harness. Heavy-duty headlight harness. Hold up, that's a mouthful. Anyways, you can get this from LMC Truck, Brothers. You can get it on Amazon. It's the same generic thing. It's plug and play. Supposed to be super simple. There's only 10 steps on the entire thing, and everything in here is labeled, and I'll show you what it looks like all spread out. This is what we look like all spread out. We even have the 2 relays that come with it so that it can help draw less current, and everything is labeled. Like this one we have to ground, this one we have to headlight, and then this one is what plugs into our existing harness. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get to the truck. Now the first thing we gotta do is disconnect our battery, because our battery is in the way of this headlight over here. Now if you notice, these are not the stock studs. I replaced them because it's easier to add accessories when you have these extended studs. I'll link the product and the video in the description. Alright, those are out of the way. Get the battery out, got a 1/2 inch right here. Alright. That is a battery officially out. Boo, as James would say. This harness we're using, it uses the stock light harness on this side. So we got to make sure that we don't get rid of this. I kind of want to follow the stock wire route, so I think I'm going to follow that as best as I can, just keep things out of the way. I decided to make my life a little bit easier by taking out the grill so I have better access. So in order to do that, we're going to use a 7mm wrench, because the 80s loved to interchange between standard and metric. Luckily for me, I don't have all the bolts hooked up, because, you know, you lose them over time. Like the video if you also are missing bolts. And I know that's all of you. No, I don't just have 3 bolts holding this together. I just decided to turn the camera off so you didn't view the pain. There it is. I actually put this grill together. If you want to see how I did that, you can check out that video too. The driver's side has significantly less stuff, so we're gonna feed that through. We're gonna follow this channel right here because that's where the old harness is. Like I said, we're just gonna try and follow the stock one here as best as we can, and we'll fish it in right about here. Alright, now we got that through. I'll probably end up putting it through that cord protector right there, but we won't need that anymore. So we'll be able to remove this ground, and that's exactly what we're going to do, because we got to hook up this ground. Yours might not be 1/2 inch, but mine is. So we're using the 1/2 inch right again. Make sure that your ground points are clean, because 90% of your wiring issues in your trucks are because of grounds. That one out of the way, and new one ready to play. That rhymed intentionally. I'm a dork. You love it. Roro raggy. My bolt is too big. Well, I better go deal with that. Of course, I had to say plug and play. I got the ground on, and we're plugged in right here. I did change the route because the harness is a little short for us to go and follow this wire loom without stretching the cables, and I don't want to do that. But now we're done on this side. Let's go back to the passenger side. So this is where I ran mine through because I don't have dual headlights right here, and I was able to do that, and I had enough length. Okay, now we're gonna plug into the old harness right here.
Okay, Daddy.
With this one that says old harness. And then we're gonna go right here. Oh, let's tuck that behind everything.
Daddy, I had to help you.
You have to help me?
Yeah, I do. Daddy.
Well, hang on, okay?
What?
Now we're gonna plug that in
What?
to the light. Yeah, those all situated. Now we got to get the ground on for this guy, and we'll just pop that in to this cluster of ground right here. Alright, now we've got our connections for our relays, which I'm probably going to put right here. It says to put them on the inner fender, but there's not enough cable to make it there. So this is probably where they are going to live.
That's too loud.
It's too loud?
Yeah, that's it. I know do that.
In the hole, and here we go. Now we can plug those in.
Oh, Daddy.
See, they really did not get much room for play right there. Okay, well that does it for that part. Now, all we gotta do is get the battery back in here. Alright, now let's get the negative on. Did they seriously? Okay. This is a standard stud bolt, and these they gave us are too small for the standard stud bolt. That is just dumb. Yeah, this is one of those times where size matters, and that's not working. I will have to get other connections, but in the meantime, hillbilly hacks for the win. It's definitely not the preferred method, and I will switch it out, but for now, I just want to make sure this stuff works, so let's give it a shot. Well, would you look at that, they work. Not the best wiring harness that I put in here, but hopefully the next ones that I've got coming are going to be better. And if you want to see those, make sure you guys like the video and you're subscribed. Thanks. Now I have to put everything back together. Ugh.